From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you had a nice afternoon so far. And I'd say the weather's mostly cooperated, but it's getting positively toasty out there. No cloud cover to give us any shade for hundreds of square miles. We got this beautiful system off to the north, but that's not impacting us at all. Main story today, going to be that heat, right? We got that heat advisory here from Redding south all the way down to the North Sacramento area. This is for heat index values really high and also just straight up temperatures, 105, 106 degrees there. Of course, if we take a look at the temperature map for today, you can actually see that pops out really nicely from Redding south, triple digits, all the way down 99, all the way down the interstate from Chico to Oroville, all the way up to Redding, right? 101 to 106, going to be hot out there. And also elevated fire danger here for today and tomorrow from the valley east. So let's keep that in mind as well, right? Now, on the coast, of course, you're not going to see that trend as much, but further inland, you got those 90s and even some upper 80s, but most of us are going to be in the 90s here for today in the big ring around the valley from the East Mountains. 395, Doyle as well, probably around 95, 96 out there. Positively hot, that much is for sure. Now, I do think there may be 5 to 10 degree change here by the end of the week, and here's why. Well, this is trying its best, right? It's trying its best to creep into the North State, not necessarily winning, but I don't think it's going to completely lose. Notice here, the heat bridge kind of deteriorates just a little bit from it kind of chipping away at it, and we don't see those deep oranges anymore here in the forecast with those temperatures that'll come down and creep down, translate to the surface. So we do see signs of slightly better conditions in that time frame there. Again, that's towards the end of the week. I'll discuss that more in just a second. Also want to mention our wave heights because I actually noticed they're actually trending up here for tomorrow. Of course, through tonight, 5 to 6 feet, but we're going to be talking near double digits here as we head through tomorrow and probably Monday as well. Notice along the coast, we're talking 7 to 8 feet, 10 to 20 nautical miles off the coast. We're back to 8 to 10 feet, so it's getting a little bit more rambunctious out there. I want you to keep that in mind. So that's going to be over the next 48 hours or so, just worth watching. Now, let's take a look at the big picture forecast here for the next several days. We'll start with Trinity County. Weaverville's a good cross section. Of course, we got those upper 80s, 90s across the area for tomorrow, even some triple digits mixed in there. But notice this cool down. It's a good 10 degree cool down or so. Watch here. So over the next several days, we'll hold those upper 90s, right, for sure. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, though, that's when you start to see that change. Notice those 90s turning into 80s as we head through that time frame. So there's a little bit of a break there. Still going to be hot. Don't be mistaken, but still, if you want the cooler weather, of course, you'll go along the coast where you get those mid-60s sticking around at best. And, of course, a little bit gusty, too. Winds from the north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusts a little bit higher at times. But a little further inland, as I mentioned earlier, you really start to see that trend. And you can see that trend down from 90s. Yeah, those are no more as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, getting back to the lower 80s here from Orleans to Hoopa and down to Willow Creek as well. Siskiyou County, we're going to go over here. Take a look at Mount Shasta City, for example. You can see that trend, too. Lower 90s? Yeah, nah, I don't prefer that, right? Let's actually get back down to the 80s, and we certainly will Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and widespread 90s for tomorrow. So we're still definitely going to hold those warmer temperatures here for tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. That's not when the cooling trend is. That's going to be the end of the week when I start to see those signs of life for cooler temperatures across the area. Modoc County, upper 80s, lower 90s, winds out of the south and southwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusts of 20. This is also one of the exacerbating factors for those higher kind of fire danger conditions out there through today and tomorrow as well in Modoc County. So let's keep our minds on that as well. We are in fire season, but check that trend out, 92, 91, 92. All right, we can kind of expect that for the next several days. Check it out by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You see that? We might not even break 80 on Friday, maybe 78, 79 degrees. So we definitely have that room for improvement showing its face across the area. Eastern Mountains and Plumas County, widespread upper 80s and lower 90s here. You can also see those 80s really holding steady by Friday and into Saturday as well. And again, you might even not break 80 if the cooling trend really takes hold here by Saturday and into Sunday. Now, of course, through the valley, we're going to stay hot, right? There really is no two ways about it. Going to stay in the triple digits probably for tomorrow as well, but we'll get back down to the mid, maybe even lower 90s by Thursday and into Friday with still some elevated fire danger for tomorrow, just like today. So again, let's keep this in mind. All the way from Lakehead down to Chico and Oroville, right? So worth watching there. Triple digits holding steady for the next couple of days, but lower mid 90s by Thursday and Friday. It's enough to make a difference. That much is for sure. But I think all in all, we're going to stay pretty dry. So hot, dry. It's June in NorCal. that's kind of the forecast, right, to be quite honest with you there. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this forecast update. Of course, I'll be back with you this evening for more fresh from the Weather NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you then.